Welcome back to RASSVET for episode 3 with me, MrSealyp. It's just gone 6:33 in the morning and I've got a couple of things I need to do. I'm a little bit concerned. We have some cracks forming in the alliance, is that the best way of putting it? This is one to do with the precision farming testing we've been doing, soil sampling. I'll show you what I mean. So we did our soil sampling, that's the screen we want, and then I went off to do fields 10 and 7. We sorted out with the local farmers, went out and I did that last night. We got the analysis reports back on the soil types, the pH levels and the nitrogen, which is great. Now what's been happening is through both embassies we had to submit all of our information. So all the data we'd collected is to show to the farmers, which we've done. You know, we have to have portable laptops and all our gear, and we can show them the soil samples and try and get them on board with everything we're doing. But then everything has to be submitted into the the local government body, but the Ministry of Environmental Protection and Natural Resources is where it all goes back into, to be then disseminated amongst whoever it needs to be. Well, it now transpires that the information that we had previously acquired on fields 4, field 1 and field 6 is no longer available to us. Something worth noting, that if you buy a piece of land, do soil sampling on it and then sell that piece of land, all of the information you gathered, all the soil sampling that you paid for, you lose. It's gone. We no longer have access to it. That's a bit worrying. So we've done the soil sampling on 7, we've done it on 10. That's the next step forward, which is great. I've been talking to my liaison at the British Embassy. They are worried that the Ukrainian Embassy are going to pull the plug. I don't know. I don't know where we stand at the moment. Now, oh yeah, that was the other thing, the notes. The note I received yesterday at Farm Club is this. Roughly translated, as far as I can tell, it reads: due to your links with our government, we require from you a show of commitment and trust. There are a few items in and around the local area that we need collecting and returning to our initial meeting place. You will have 24 hours to comply or our potential business dealings will cease. Attached are details and locations. Remember, do not talk about Farm Club. Mykola Nemirov. That's got to be a mate. That's got to be a fake name, hasn't it? They wouldn't put their actual name on there. I'm not sure about all of this now. I don't want to get stranded here. I don't want to get left. I want to help. I want to make a difference. So, you know what? Let's go back. Let's sort this out. And then what we'll do, I have got a map that came with that note. We'll have a look at that in just a second. But first things first, I'm going back to where we met to see if we can thrash out some details. My advisory service in Gator is oh man, I'm getting so much stuff. I cannot thank you enough. Oh, that was a point as well. In a little while, I've got a list of names I need to read out. I honestly think we're just going to end up having to buy a plot of land. We need investment. Like I said in the last episode, if I'm going to be used as a kind of aid package type situation, which is fine, I'm not quite sure why they're removing access. I don't know. It's that movement of information stuff, I guess, isn't it? It's understandable why people are distrustful of something different, maybe something new, someone new. I kind of get it. Huh. The blocks have been moved. Oh, it looks like it's stopping access in from... Yeah. Whoa. It's like it never existed. Oh, come on. There's got to be some remnant. Nothing. Looks like I've been dropped right in it now. I don't really have a lot of choice, do I? Okay, well. The map then. Right. I've got to collect this stuff. I've got to bring it back here. I mean, potentially, I suppose it is just that kind of initiation. I guess it's just to see whether I can be trusted. I guess I understand. As far as soil sampling goes for now, we're going to leave that on hold. I think in discussions with various different people, we need to set up a test centre. We need to set up a show farm, an educational centre, something along those lines. We're going to need investment. As you can see, though, the money top right corner has gone down. Money is being removed from the collective pot that we had at the start, which we were using to pay to farmers to gain access to land and that kind of thing. Whether that's being siphoned off or just being reduced, I'm not too sure. So, like I said, in talking to my liaison at the British Embassy, they are looking at investment. Maybe we can get another company on board, maybe a private enterprise, somebody on board that can help us out with yeah, moving forward, I guess, whatever we're going to do. Right, according to the map, the first item is just here at the garage. Right, we've got a trailer. That's no good without something to pull it with. This is going to be a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Okay. Right, I need to check the map. Where do I go to next? Right. So I think what we have to do is locate the items, then work out how we're going to get them back. I can't move that low loader without a lorry cab. A semi. Next one is... along here somewhere. Before I forget, I just want to thank these people. Sergio, Mark, John, Duncan, Brian, David, Tony and Stephen. Oh, and Jason as well. Joseph, I think I mentioned before, thank you ever so much for your generosity and your kindness as potential investors in our move forward in Ukraine. Right, front loader gear. There we go. Tractor 445 DTC. That's a universal UTB. Romanian? I think that's a Romanian manufacturer, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. It starts. That's probably what the front loader gear is for. Universal Traktoren Brazov. UTB. Oh, mind that. Lovely looking tractor. I like that a lot. I'm glad it starts. Oh, is that weight? Yeah. It was just an oil drum sitting there. I'll be honest with you. Oh, there's been a lot going on. A lot going on. I'm in a weird week. It's going to be a very strange week, this one. In that, later in the week, my twin daughters, it's their 22nd birthday on Friday. I'll get that right, I'll be in trouble. On Friday. And my oldest daughter moves out at the weekend. Well, next Monday, so she's been packing everything up and sorted herself out. She's moving out with her boyfriend. Big changes. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. So I'm not sure. I know people will argue things have been a bit hit and miss. They have been. There's been a lot going on. Since I kind of prepared all of this, there's been a bit of a gap, to say the least. And I'm now trying to remember what is where, as you can imagine. Okay, well, that's one item found. We've got a tractor, and it's running. That's great. We can drive that back, or should I come and collect it with the loader, maybe? The low loader. I still need a lorry, though, for that. Oh, it sounds great. I wonder what they're going to charge for this. The other thing as well, I've got to work out as well, there is a bit of a, like an online market for this sort of machinery. Local currency, hryvnia, I'm not quite sure, hryvnia, is roughly 40 to the pound. So whatever prices we're lucky enough to get, we're going to have to convert. And hopefully we're going to do, oh, I love that. I suppose the best way of looking at this now is we're on a treasure hunt. That's what it is. It's a farm machinery treasure hunt. What do the signs say on the posts? Don't know. I don't speak Russian. I'll have to, or Ukrainian. Well, I suppose some of them will be Russian, won't they? Right, drop this off, whiz back, grab the lorry, then we'll head out to the next one. I'm going to have to keep checking on the map. Just supposed to show the size of the tractor, because that's only a small set of forks, isn't it? I'm sure that's a small front loader. Is it saying it anywhere? Oh, disconnected. That'll tell me, won't it? Yeah, FZ30. That's a small set of forks. That looks massive on the tractor. Isn't it weird having a... Well, I don't know if there's a smaller set. I suppose there's the massive Ferguson ones, but I don't know if they'll attach to something like that, will they? Right, back to the lorry. Oh, it's lovely with the sun coming up. Right, next closest one from here. Is... How do I get to this one? Back to the crossroads. Well, not crossroads, but I suppose technically it is. Right. We're in a hurry. There's a worry about the precision. There's a worry about the precision farming situation. When we're going from here, this way? No, this way, I think. Yeah, this thing with the soil sampling. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, Lenin. I do love these murals everywhere on the bus stop. Buildings, the posters all over the place. What's that through there? Oh no, is that? No. Oh, is that something in the undergrowth that I forgot was there? No. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's the second tractor on the list. Although, that is a bit of a concern. Okay. HTZ, or KHTZ actually, T150. Oh. We have no means of towing. Not on here. I was watching Millennial Farm the other day actually, and he was trying to get one of his, I think he was trying to get the tractor John Deere. He fired it up twice and it wouldn't start, and he said he never tries a third time. If it won't start after the second time, he'll go and get the battery charger and go again, because he doesn't want to drain the batteries too much. That was third. Come on. Separate starter motor. Right, he kept going. I do not want to go forward into there. Oh, again, nice looking tractor. Oh, awesome. Bit of articulation on that. Bit of twist. Oh, I like that. Next, let's get that back. Oh, it's cool in here as well, isn't it? Like it, right? Number 2. I have the map open on my lap. Okay, next. We're going to go to out to the west, I think. But to be fair though, look at the list, it's by no means a comprehensive list of equipment. Even if you were to buy some of it, all of it. Tractor ×2, wheel loader, truck, low loader, harvester and header. No cultivators, no ploughs, seeders, nothing. We are going to need funding from somewhere. Right. Let's go again. We get to see more of the map, which is nice. Okay. So out to the west. So from here. Oh. Does that match up with the... That could be the dairy plant, couldn't it? Okie dokie. Yeah, so the plan then moving forward, we will get investment. We will get a plot of land if we can. We'll try and set up a test plot. Yeah, maybe test plot. I guess the way to do it would be, I'm not sure, it's difficult, isn't it? I was going to say, it's not like test plots of old. I suppose you could do it across sections because the soil samples are different, because the soil's different across each map. Whereas prior to precision farming being a thing, you could do a test plot. You could take a field and you could do it one section of the field that didn't have things done to it and another section that did have things done to it and compare. But the problem is if you take two strips across one field now, because those two strips could take in different soil types completely to each other, you're not going to get the same results anyway, even if you did exactly the same on them both. Tricky proposition. So I suppose what you could do is just show one section of the field that's had nothing done to it and then do a bit of work on another one and try and convince the local farmers that they can improve their yields. And also doing it with the equipment they've got available locally. It's all well and good, you know, having a test farm set up with all fancy, you know, whiz-banging new equipment, but if they haven't got access to that sort of equipment, there's always that kind of thing of, well, that's great, you know, yeah, you can do that, you've got all this stuff, but we haven't. So it's going to be using locally sourced gear. That's the only way to do it, isn't it? The only way to show it properly. Right. So this is the dairy, or was a dairy. I assume it still is. Ah, right. Truck. I said Kraz. That's Ukrainian. Actually, let's turn lights off. Yep. Kraz, Ukrainian. Kremenchutsky Automobilini, I think it is. Zavod. That's where the Kraz comes from. It's KR from Kremenchutsky Automobilini. The A and then Zavod. So Kraz. K285. See if this starts. It does. Made originally at the Kremenchuk automobile plant in Ukraine. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm going to say about all of them. I like the older stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the new machinery and the new gear and new designs of stuff and machinery generally. But wow. Oh, hang on. Oh, right. I grabbed the loader. If I grab the loader, we'll come back for the Ural later. If we grab the loader, we can then head off to get other bits, I guess, and then maybe we can get more than one thing on. I don't know how good the loader's going to be, but I don't think the loader's a local thing though. It looks quite chunky, like an old tank transporter type thing, but heavy duty. I like it. The treasure hunt continues. Well, it doesn't hang about, does it? Oh. Right, where to next from here? What's that, 3 thing? No, what have we done? Well, that's with the trailer, that's 4, isn't it? Yeah, truck and low loader, 2 tractors. Where to next? Right, we'll stick to the main road. Big old unit, isn't it? God, I'm really struggling to get up to speed with that on the back. I guess it would. Right, we are heading now across the river. Get past this? Is that going to be a bit dicey? We should be right. We should be good, right. I haven't seen hide nor hair of our Ukrainian enforcer, the guy that was kind of put with us. Mind you, they said we wouldn't. So this could all go horribly wrong if this gets reported back. Unless that was just, you know, I mean, was that just a kind of warning, just to make you think you've got to be on your best behaviour? Was there ever actually anyone watching us? I don't know. We'll soon find out, won't we? If we get arrested and locked up. Track of where I was going. Just past the bridge. Ah, there, wasn't it? Please tell me there's nothing behind me. Can I get this in there? I've also been reliably informed, if you are playing this on PC, because the global company mod is available on this, there's loads and loads, all these different buildings and factories and all the bits that look empty on console have all got things on them. I'm just worried now, am I going to be able to turn around once I'm in there? There's a cow all on its own there. It's an old livestock market or something. Oh, there it is. That's the wheel loader. Ah, okay. UN 053.2. What was that? Czechoslovakian? I think this was Czechoslovakian. It starts, that's a good thing. Right, there was a bucket. Was that a bucket or forks? What was that? Forks. Ooh, that's weird. That looks like the front. Does it look like it should be going that way? Hang on, wasn't... I'm trying to think, when I did the review of this, wasn't that how it came about? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Got that and that. Oh, timber the ramps down. Assuming this is going to actually... Oh. Clang. Don't think these are forks that tie down, are they? Well, we'll soon see. Come on, 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 come on. God, blimey. I don't know if that's going to stay on there. Am I from the central? Not really. Appalling driving. Let's try that. It's a bit better. Right. I don't think this will strap down, will it? No, it won't go over those forks. Okay. We are winging a prayer time now, aren't we? Just got to take it easy. Oh, bucket as well. Yeah, okay, right. Back up a bit. I'm going to lose something off here. I'm going to lose something off here, right. Drop that there. Well, certainly a lot more fun than going to the store and just buying stuff, isn't it? Looking around the local bushes and hedgerows for machinery and equipment. Right, so tractors ×2, check. Wheel loader, check. Truck, yes. Low loader. So we've got harvester and header left to collect for them. Then I will have proven my worth, hopefully, and we can move forward with this arrangement. That should do. Right. No. Oh, blimey. Put that like that, maybe. Well, it hasn't tipped back any more than that. Okay. I'll have to do right. Okay. Let's try this. Without the trees, thank you. Oh, that moves a lot. No sudden braking. Okay. Not as bad as I thought it would be. I'll get the curb. Back up, back up, back up. There we go. Stay right over. No, gonna hit the curb. Didn't lose a load, that's good. Right. Deliver this, then we need to go and find this harvester. We are going to be heading, let's just check the map. Okay, north, east. Cool. Interesting point of fact that Peter let me know about this. If, I don't know if it's actually, is it this way? Or is that just a... Yeah, so traffic coming, I don't want to stop too sharply. These signs here, where it says 30T, that's for 30 tonnes, these are all over the place around the Ukraine, Russia and whatever. Normally, when there's a bridge, it will give you the tonne limit, and there'll be a ford usually somewhere nearby as well. Reason being, for tanks. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Whoops, sorry, apologies. Yeah, for tanks and tank transports, because tanks weigh, well, way more than that, and they were transported around all over the place. Bridges had to have the limits listed, so bridges didn't collapse and tanks didn't end up, you know, submerged, that kind of thing. So they would work out their routes based upon bridges and weight limits and stuff like that. Fascinating stuff. I still got the wheel load on the back. It looks like, I'm just looking in my left mirror. It looks like it's still there. It's the trouble, isn't it? When you're moving around and you're farming different places and around the world, being on the wrong side of the road, or the right side, depending on where you're from, can get very confusing at times. Okay. As long as I ease off rather than brake, we should be fine. I'm just constantly looking to my left. I love the gear stick movement. That's just awesome. Ease off now. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, hang on though. Am I going to get this through that gap? I don't know if I am. And can I... I don't know. That's really high, isn't it? Right, let's swing out. Because those concrete blocks in the way, so I can't even really go out further. This may have been a mistake. Maybe I should have unloaded a little petrol station. Oh, we might be alright. Oh yeah, cool. I don't make life easy for myself, do I? Okay, let's right, let's drop the ramps down. We're getting there. We are getting there. Do you like this load today? We stick the bucket just over behind it. Grab the forks. And we need to whiz off and see if we can find this harvester. Like I say, it's not a lot of stuff, you know. Don't know, financially. I get a discount because it's damaged. Yeah, it's really not a lot of equipment to start with, is it? Despite my initial thoughts of, oh, there's a fair bit of gear to go and collect. I mean, I know it's not for me, but I might be able to get a deal on some of it. But even then, I'm still so short on gear. Think. Should never reverse out onto a main road. I don't have a lot of choice here. I don't know if it's even coming. Keep going. Ah, please stop. Sorry. No, nightmare. I'm having an absolute mare. Right, let's go down here. There's got to be somewhere I can turn around. Everywhere's so difficult to get in and out of. So I'm going to have to be really careful with this then, to find a route that's not too bumpy anywhere. Next stop. Actually, next stop's out towards where I'm staying. So I need to go left here. Just enjoying driving around this map, to be honest with you. I mean, the semi I like the idea of. I'm not so sure about the loader. I mean, the low loader, whether or not maybe I could buy one and not the other. Maybe. But get a good deal on it. I do like the Kraz. Yeah, see, that's meaty. That's got a bit of bite to it, isn't it? Am I going the right way? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, 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 what was that? You know, it's one of those weird things you often see, like you go somewhere. I remember a comedian talking about this a while ago, and you know, a child will drop a glove, or a toddler in a pushchair, a shoe will come off, like, you know, or something, you know, and someone walk on the road, find it, and put it up on a wall or up out the way. So if you're walking along trying to find it, I mean, weirdly enough, it's that strange thing that you'd be looking on the ground, wouldn't you? Not necessarily on a wall or something. Someone just being helpful. But how do you lose a car door? And two, why would you then put it up on a branch on a tree? So in case someone coming past goes, oh, there's my car door, I wonder where that had gone. Unless that means something. Has that got some kind of symbolic... I don't know. How weird is that? Okay, cool. So the next piece is... here somewhere. On the bend, which is here. Is that part of the map, or is that... That's the header. Right, header found. Right, so the other thing then has got to be the harvester. Let's go and get the harvester first. This might be a little bit trickier than I thought. Bumpy ground. This one. Right, map, bottom, where do we need to go? I don't know. This way? Actually, it's not as bumpy as I thought it was going to be. I was really worried about bottoming out on this. So, it looks like, according to the map, top of the lake. A little bit like the old gold nugget hunts and the gold coins, isn't it? At least you get out and around the map and you get to see a few bits and bobs. Familiarise yourself with the local area. Ooh, sand pits are playing. Am I going to get myself stuck again? Oh, that is bumpy. Oh dear. Don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Okay. Well, this is worth bearing in mind for later. Sand. We can buy and sell sand, can't we? Locally. That might be a way of making a bit of extra cash. No, it's the map I want, isn't it? Where is it? Construction site. Buying sand. I'm sure you can. No, I'm trying to think back now to the construction site. Where's that? Fourth one down. I'm sure that was sand as well, wasn't it? Yeah, there you go. Sandpit icon with a little shovel in it. Construction site and buying sand. We'll buy sand. Right. But, oh no, hang on a minute. Just suddenly thought, don't you need to own this land as well, though? $205,000. Would that be a worthwhile investment? Are we going to make that money back if we were to invest? Potentially. Right, okay. Harvester. I didn't even notice. Look at that. Blending in. Old Bizon Z056. Okay, right, well. Last piece of the puzzle. That's definitely not going to stay on the loader, is it? I don't even know if the loader's wide enough, is it? Oh, I'm not going to drive this back. Oh no. Something else there? I think if I try and turn around first, then load up, that might be the better idea. Note to self, don't bomb out, don't get stuck, don't do anything silly at this point. This is the last item I need to get back. Don't damage the goods. Careful, careful, careful. Whoa, he says. Smashing the rear lights. This is why I'm not a lorry driver in real life. It's like I've always said before, sometimes you do it and it's absolutely perfect. Other times it's a disaster and you ask yourself, what am I doing? Right. That's better. Put those down. I'm not convinced this is going to fit, but I don't know though. Hey, oh, only just though. The rear wheel's going to go on alright. Oh. Bizon are a Polish company, aren't they? I think they are. Right, whoa, what happened there? It's not going to end well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Well, that is the last piece of the puzzle. I'm going to take this back. I'm going to grab the header on the way back. I'm going to take it all back to our first meeting point. That was what was expected. That's what I've done. I've collected everything on that list, haven't I? Tractor times 2, wheel loader, truck, load loader, harvester and header. Well, I will have done by the time I've completed it. I know this has been slightly different. Kind of fitting the storyline, what we're doing. Next episode, let's see if we can get some funding, let's see if we can get some machinery bought, and let's see if we can get a bit of farming done. I want to try... Yeah, we need to set up a farm. That's the next step. We need to see if we can work through the embassy, get some permits, permissions, see if I can stay later, or longer, and let's see if we can't set up a farm. That's where we want to be. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stick with it. I know there's been a gap between episodes and I can only apologise for that, but life gets in the way of things, you know how it is. But what we'll do is we'll get onto the farming side of things and we'll be very precise with our farming. What? Oh, that was close. If you enjoyed it, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.